Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, October 12th, 2016. That means it's new comic book day, and we're going to jump right into it because today I bought a lot of books that I normally don't. My buys haven't been real big during the week, the last few videos, but today was a really big week. And I picked up some Marvel stuff, which I usually don't pick up, but there were some titles that came out that I wanted to have for my shop, and I had some customers ask for some things, so we'll jump right into it. So here we go. Flash Rebirth number 8. It's cover A. I know I have the other cover. These are in no particular order, so I apologize in advance. You'll see the other covers coming up. Last week I showed you or a couple weeks ago, I showed you a Life with Archie, and they had the Betty Veronica cheerleader cover, which I said was really, really cool. I saw this today, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Madam Satan's Cheerleaders, and there they are again. And I love the whole, you know, that's kind of like, what do you call it, Grindhouse type movie, you know, Madam Satan's Cheerleaders, rated R. So I like that cover, so I picked it up. Rebirth number 8, Wonder Woman, that's one cover. Next book I bought, I didn't buy it because I was looking forward to the storyline. I bought it because I like the movie and I love the vampire genre. And if you remember the movie, you remember the guy right there from, this is The Lost Boys number 1 from, this is Vertigo. And you remember this guy rocking out in concert. It's the first time that one of the characters sees Star, Jamie Gertz's character, for the first time, who Jamie Gertz was gorgeous in that movie. I don't care what anybody says. I bought that because it's kind of like down memory lane. A book I'm still really enjoying. If you haven't got on it, think about it. Scooby Apocalypse number 6. Deathstroke number 4. We got a little Batman action there. And then Deathstroke number 4, the alternate cover where he's standing in front of the Batman light, which I thought was kind of cool. Suicide Squad number 4, cover 1. And here's the other Wonder Woman cover here, number 8. One of the few books of Rebirth that's kind of expensive and it's kind of staying that way, which is All-Star Batman. This is number 4. Really nice cover there on that one. But these are $4.99 price points, and they're holding $4.99. I thought maybe they would go down a little bit after the first 2 issues. It hasn't. So there's the other cover there. One of the Marvel books I picked up. Of course, if you are following the storyline for Star Wars, Darth Vader number 25 came out today. This is the last book in the storyline. And I picked up the 1 in 25 variant. I think I paid like $6 for it, which is funny because the cover price on this book is $6. A very expensive book, a $6 book. Why? Because it's the last book in the storyline. You're trying to, you know, gouge money. And then this is another variant cover here. Again, a $6 cover, but I didn't pay that for it. Next group of books here. Once Our Land, second print. And Hillbilly, number 1, second print. Both those books, Once Our Land and Hillbilly number 1, I got a second print here that my shop had. Very, very low print runs, and people are now scrounging and trying to find these books. If you can find it at your comic book shop, do yourself a favor, pick it up. I picked up another Black Hammer number 1. First print, it was on the shelf, and I got it because I just kind of liked that book, and I, you know, with the shop I have, I just kind of put things away because I think something's going to happen. Killer Inside Me number 2. Great cover there. Kind of a, you know, 50s, 40s, 50s look with the girl. And then this is the other cover here. Killer Inside Me number 2. I picked up this Vamp Blade number 8. It's the clothed edition. It's not the nude edition. But I picked this up. These books, because Frankenstein for one, because I love the Universal Monsters, so that was kind of the Frankenstein look right there. But these books are very limited. I think this one's limited to 1,500 copies. And if you look at the overall, 1,500 copies is not a whole lot of copies. You know, what are you telling me? There are states that don't have this book? So, I mean, if you look at line, I say this all the time. If you're looking online, Vamp Blade, Zombie Tramp, they hold their value. I have the Mendoza issue. You guys know about that. I've said that a couple of times. I do buy a cover once in a while. But you know what? These hold their value because they're super rare and people like them. The covers are really good. The storylines are pretty good. But you know what? If you're not jumping on it, jump on it. Do yourself a favor. Flash number 8, introducing the new Kid Flash right there. Again, there's a glare. I apologize for that. And here's the other Flash cover. So let's put these here. You've already seen those. So here is the big book that came out today, and I'm sure that some of you have bought them, but I'm going to show you here. I had another cover of that. I guess I didn't. Which is Clone Conspiracy, Amazing Spider-Man, #1. This is a $5 book, kind of expensive. And then I have this variant cover here, Clone Conspiracy. Oh, here it is. The other Clone Conspiracy, the third cover I got. Now, one of the things I don't like about this, if you remember the Spider-Gwen issues, this pinkish red ink they're using for some of these storylines, it's just a total train wreck because it rubs off on other books, it smears, it doesn't look good. They got a deal on the color or something like that. It's ridiculous. I hate that cover. I hate that color, and it just, there's nothing there for me. They keep using it. Stop using it, Marvel. If you want people to buy your books, put out a good product that isn't going to be damaged. Okay, and again, this was another $5 book from Marvel. So Star Wars was $6. This is $5. You wonder why people ain't buying their books. Killer Be Killed. Scary about that. Killer Be Killed. #3 came out. Good book. Batman Detective, number 942. This is again part of the Night of the Monster Men storyline. Here's the other Suicide Squad cover. And lastly, I picked this up. Customer wanted me to get this. It's actually a pretty cool cover. This is Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 100. They call it the 100 issue. Really cool. So that was my haul. It was real big. A big run of books, which normally I don't get that much. But again, I picked up some of the Marvel stuff because I wanted it. But again, come on, guys. $6 for a regular issue book, $5 for a regular issue book. Drop your prices down a little bit, okay? And you're killing me here. You're killing me with all the different Star Wars titles. You know, I know the movie's coming out in December, so they're trying to, you know, do other things for the Rogue storyline that's coming out. So, you know what? I picked some up. I probably won't pick up a whole lot more. I will pick up the Clone Conspiracy because people are going to get there, and of course Deadpool. So that was my haul today. One of the viewers asked me a question about my thoughts on Mile High Comics out of Denver and out of Colorado, and my thought on that is, you know, people have the right to do business any way they want. I'm certainly not one to sit here and say you shouldn't do business this way, you shouldn't do business that way. It's not my place to tell you how to run your business or how to spend your money. But Mile High has made a reputation for itself over the years as being one of the big granddaddy companies in the United States as it relates to comic books, buying, selling, whatever. They have a huge warehouse with a ton of books in their inventory. But in the last few years, all they do is complain about they can't make money at conventions and they got to charge X amount of money for this, and it's not worth driving to the Comic-Con in San Diego because it's more pop culture than it is comic books, and you know, they cry and they whine about it. Okay, well then don't do it. You have a fortune there. One of the things I don't like about Mile High is a while back they had on their website, you could go and click on their buy list, and they tell you exactly what they pay for a book. And if you look at some of the big books at that time, which was New Mutants 97 or New Mutants 98, excuse me, and Batman Adventures 12. They were paying like $3 and $4 a piece for them. But then you go on their sell list, and they're selling these things for $600, $700. You can't do business that way. They make their money because they allow people to just box books up, mail them in, and then they'll send you money. They'll look at the books, they'll tell you what they think the books are worth, and they'll send you money off of that. First of all, I would never sell books that way. I want to know what I'm getting before I give you the money. So they came out with this price list, and the prices are just so rock bottom. Some of you out there may have seen that price list in the past. Really, really bad. But again, it's not for me to tell somebody how to do their stuff. In the next video, I'm hoping to have a bigger update as it relates to my new space, Arkham Comics and Collectibles in Las Vegas. And I'm getting some shirts made. I got the design finalized, so I'll be able to show you guys the design of my t-shirt, which is going to be really nice. And yes, I think I'm going to allow people to buy t-shirts because I think when you see the design, even if you don't live here, I think you're going to say, you know what, I want that t-shirt. So I'll show the t-shirts. If anybody's interested in buying a t-shirt, let me know, and we can probably set something up. It was kind of a quick little video, not really a 10-minute video. I'm sorry there wasn't more to it. I don't really have a rant. I'm real occupied as it relates to trying to get my space ready. I'm real excited about that. I got a bunch of inventory I got to put in there. I wanted to get the video out here. If you have any questions, you want me to do something, I think I'm going to do a movie list, scary movie list for October, probably in the next few days. So look for that. And I hope you liked the video. Wasn't the greatest in the world probably, but if you didn't, as always, nothing I can do for you. Have a great night.